Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting edition of Battleground Pro Wrestling Television. I am the still recovering paralyzed vocal cords of J.V. Vernola, starting things off with a four-way match, elimination style. Mosh Pit Mike still trying to rile up the crowd here. Two men in the ring at a time. You have to tag in and out to get into the match. And as I said, it is the elimination. The final boss, Bruce Wayans and Mosh Pit Mike, starting it off in the middle of the ring, right into a wrist lock. And those fans that said Mosh can't wrestle, I spoke a little too soon there. Bruce Wayans coming down with some clubbing forearms, side Russian leg sweep, rolls his way right out of it. Mosh Pit Mike desperately tagging JKM. You can't lose the match if you're on the outside. JKM, less than a year in professional wrestling, trying to chop down the tree that is Bruce Wayans, but Wayans, with some educated feet of his own, beautiful sidekick. Hands here firmly behind Bruce Wayans, has JKM up with one hand. And that sent reverberations from the ring throughout the Greeley Rec Center. So did that. But nobody home, no water in the pool. To the power and strength of Bruce Wayans. Oh! But the speed and agility of JKM. And again, that agility being shown off right there. Did you see the height on that drop kick? Bruce Wayans in the neighborhood of 6 feet tall. Neighborhood, rather. And tag to Fuji Brown. Apologizing to Bruce Wayans for some reason. You're in the match. You're trying to win. No need to apologize. Friends, enemies, doesn't matter. Drop, release, toe hold. Right there, roll over. 1 count only. And Fuji Brown quickly out of the ring and tagging in Mosh Pit Mike. Mosh Pit Mike goes for a cover, count of 1. Mosh Pit Mike, well known up here in the Rocky Mountains, but making his BPW debut. JKM with a number of kicks right to the torso of Bruce Wayans. A little too many histrionics to the crowd from JKM gave Bruce Wayans the opening he needed. And if Wayans continues the damage to that leg and back, JKM is going to be out of this fight real quick. Big splash from Bruce Wayans. I've been on the receiving end of that. That does not feel well. And JKM somehow able to kick out at 1. As tenacious as he is agile, but Bruce Wayans giving absolutely no quarter. Sends him into the corner. A big shoulder tackle from the one-time football player. One-time professional football player, rather. Nobody home for that one, though. And a kick to the back of the skull. And Mosh Pit Mike tagging in on his own, trying to take that glory. And Bruce Wayans kicks out at 2. Wayans shoving Mosh Pit Mike into the corner. JKM taking a tag. And focusing on Bruce Wayans. Bruce Wayans has been in this thing since. Beautiful standing moonsault. Wayans has been in this match since the very beginning, has not tagged out. The better part of 5.5 minutes now that Bruce Wayans has been in there. The other three of his competitors being very smart, tagging in and out every 90 seconds or so. Bruce Wayans doesn't have to be a hero here. Whipping JKM around with that bear hug. Perches JKM up on the top rope. This is not where JKM wants to be with Bruce Wayans on his feet. JKM trying to fight back. Beautiful crossbody. Made me eat my words. Almost to 3. No eliminations yet in this contest. JKM tagging in Fuji Brown. And a stomp to the midsection right there. Coming off the ropes. He just hit the final boss with his own version of the CE elbow. Bruce Wayans kicking out at 2 right there. Fuji Brown tags in Mosh Pit Mike. And again, Bruce Wayans yet to tag out. Double snap suplex there. Tandem snap suplex rather. Mosh Pit Mike caught Fuji Brown there in the eyes. I'm guessing that doesn't count as a tag here this evening. Fuji Brown feeling the effects on the outside. JKM tagging Mosh Pit Mike himself. Sends him to the outside. All 3 men on the outside right now. JKM about to fly the unfriendly skies. And look out below. All 3 men taken out with that crossbody from the ring to the outside. And as you can see, there is no padding here. Nothing but shellac and hardwood. Referee with some words for JKM. Referee doing a better job than I am of keeping track of the legal man. Telling him that the legal men are Mosh Pit Mike and Bruce Wayans. We cover one more time too. And another kick out from Bruce Wayans. 8.5 minutes now. Bruce Wayans has gone without tagging out. Bruce Wayans realizing he can't win this match on the outside, but not realizing it's an elimination match. Take some time, boss. Big CE elbow right there. This could be curtains too. No. Mosh Pit Mike cutting out. JKM tagging into the match. Final boss has got to be feeling some relief here that he has finally been tagged out of this match. JKM with some innovative offense right there. The foot sweep from the outside. Mosh Pit Mike answering with a couple of forearms. JKM with some strikes of his own. That kick was a little south of the border. Can't be disqualified in this match, however. Nobody home for JKM. Mosh Pit Mike able to duck underneath it. Oh, that's gotta be it. Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3. And JKM is the first man eliminated. Courtesy of Mosh Pit Mike. Almost a variation of the Alabama Slam there. Mosh Pit Mike knocking Fuji Brown in the face. Mosh Pit Mike feeling like he's in control right now, just teasing both opponents. Tried to bring Bruce Wayans in the hard way. Wayans having some other ideas. Flying knee to the back from Fuji Brown. Looks like he and Wayans were on the same page there for a moment. Headbutt right there from Fuji Brown. Tags in Bruce Wayans. The boss coming off the ropes. Some kind of variation on the CE elbow there. Pulls him up. 2. Almost 3. Mosh Pit Mike able to get his foot on the rope and the shoulder up. 2 ways of breaking that count up. Surprised referee Nathan Williams saw either of those. Mosh Pit Mike literally had the snot knocked out of him before connecting with that side German suplex too. And again, the tenacity of Bruce Wayne showing through. And Battleground! 1, 2, 3. And just like that, we are down to 2. And Bruce Wayans has basically been active this entire match. And this crowd is here for him, the chance of boss for the final boss. Fuji answering back with some chance of his own though. Collar and elbow tie up. Working that headlock, wrenching it in is Wayans. Fuji doing what he can, trying to fight out of it. Shoves Wayans off, but Wayans responds with a big shoulder tackle. This man well north of 280 pounds. Right in the number 290, 300 pounds. Former football player, as I said before. Discus punch. Bruce Wayans always adding something new to his arsenal. And almost got the victory there. Bruce Wayans, he just said it out loud. What does he have to do? Has Fuji Brown up. Brown says no. STO. 1, 2, count to 100. Brown is your winner. Timekeeper a little tardy there. Fuji Brown ecstatic with this victory. Surviving 3 other competitors. Show of sportsmanship there with him and the final boss, Bruce Wayans. And we will be right back with some more Battleground Pro Wrestling TV. As Fuji Brown here is celebrating that victory. And welcome back to more exciting Battleground Pro Wrestling television action. We already see Vinny Vincenzo trying to get a VIP chant. He's a stranger in a strange land right now. I'm not sure if anyone's going to be chanting this man's name. I'm from Jersey City. And as someone from the East Coast, let me tell you, man, this guy, let's just say, embodies everything about New Jersey. And I say this as a Long Islander. And you can already hear the fans here getting into the head of Vincenzo with their support for Downfall Cathedral. Ryan Riven starting things off here with Vincenzo. Vincenzo already having issues with our referee here, having issues with the crowd, having issues with everybody. It's classic little man syndrome, it almost feels like. And he's not even that little. But he definitely just slapped a taste out of Ryan Riven's mouth. He can definitely back his talking up. So can Riven, though. Beautiful knee lift. Into that neck breaker right there. Vincenzo feeling the effects of that as Riven picks him up. Ramrock. Steinmetz tags himself in. Ramrock has him up. Reverse atomic drop into a side Russian leg sweep. And there's the cover. 2. Vincenzo able to kick out, but Mike King there with the save as well. And the Ramrock and Ryan Riven have definitely been in control of this match from the early going, throwing around Vincenzo like a ragdoll, and Vincenzo finally able to get over to his corner for some reprieve. And there's the tag. Vincenzo running to the big man, telling him, get the big one for me. Once again, just like a guy from Jersey to have to go to his enforcer. Can't handle his own business. Here's the collar and elbow tie-up between two definitely mountains of men. Both these men at least 325 pounds. Ramrock, just short and stout. The man is built like a keg of beer. Mike King, only slightly taller, also just built like a brick. Well, you know what. Oh, King able to work out of that body slam there. These two men have an answer for each other each and every time. King off the ropes. Ramrock barely budged there. Definitely didn't get him off his feet. Rake of the eyes though. Ramrock one step ahead. That's what happens when you got 15 plus years in the game. A scoop and a slam there. Dragging Mike King over towards his side of the ring. Big elbow drop there. The force of that has to be at least a ton coming down right on the chest. Follows it up with a European uppercut. Tags in the young up-and-comer Ryan Riven, the young gun. Ramrock has taken this young man under his wing from the very beginning. They go on the road together. They eat together. They share hotel rooms together. Beautiful savate kick right to the face. These men, meaning Downfall Cathedral, are around each other just about 24/7, 365. And a 1 count after that guillotine leg drop. Vincenzo, though, ready to make the save. And the chemistry of Downfall Cathedral is something
to behold right now at this point in the match. And it looks like we got more tandem offense. Vincenzo reaching in vain. And Mike King wondering what the license plate was on the truck that just hit him. Almost a 3 count. You gotta believe it would have been a 3 count there if not for Vinny Vincenzo making the save. Referee warning Vincenzo. And while Vincenzo is having arguments with the crowd, Mike King was feeling the effects of that headlock, able to punch his way out of it. Ramrock avoids clothesline. Chop block to the knee. And that is a knee of Ramrock that has been repaired a couple times. You can see him grabbing it. Vincenzo just piping him from ringside, telling King to break his knee. Vincenzo looks like he's gonna get his own chance, and very well could have dislocated it right there. And just focusing on that knee with his forearm. It almost looked like he was beating on it with a club. His arm was moving so fast. And just chopping the tree down in the corner right now. Vinny Vincenzo can definitely fight. I don't know if anyone's gonna call you VIP. No matter how much you shout it out though, sir. And more kicks to the midsection there as Ramrock is able to move out of the way. You gotta wonder if shouting out VIP to the crowd gave Ramrock the opening he needed instead of Vincenzo concentrating on him. Although Vincenzo able to turn the tables very quickly. And focusing on that knee. Pulls Ramrock to his feet by his beard. That's just adding insult to injury. A big kick to the face. But Vincenzo, using some veteran savviness, figure out where he was, swinging those blind elbows as soon as he felt someone behind him. And Ramrock, again, unable to make the tag. The Sicilian Strangler on top of him. Oh! Another chop block there from Mike King. Looks like he could be going for the figure 4 here. Shades of several nature, boys. And you can hear Ramrock screaming in pain right now. And King and Vincenzo just stretching the rules while they stretch the knee of Ramrock. Mike King breaking the hold though. I don't know if we have the same definition of cheating or competing there, sir. Tag made, but the referee didn't see it as he get that single leg DDT. Shots to the side while telling the man he's nothing. Oh! And Vinny just going to town here on the Ramrock at the middle rope now, the Brett rope, and follows with a Brett elbow. And Ramrock feeling the effects of everything right now. And you can hear his cries of anguish throughout the Greeley Rec Center here. And this crowd chanting for Downfall Cathedral, Rocky reigning throughout the Greeley Rec Center here. Big headbutt there. Ramrock somehow able to stay on his feet. Still able to stay on his feet. The Sicilian Strangler did not like that headbutt. Both men fell down on that third one. Both men struggling to get to their feet. Vinny is in the wrong corner. You can hear Mike calling for him. Telling Vinny to turn around. Ryan Riven makes the tag. Or I should say, Ramrock makes the tag to Riven. Riven with a clothesline. Riven with another one on Vincenzo. Big stunner there. Here's the cover. And that little bit of wasted time covering the wrong man could have just kept your opponents in this match, Ryan Riven. Riven up to the top rope. I don't know if he wants to try this. No water in the pool for that moonsault from the top rope. Referee Nathan Williams finally regaining some semblance of order. And Ryan Riven getting the life choked out of him. The referee having some words back and forth with Mr. King. I don't think either man is very happy with the other right now. And now some tandem offense from King and the Sicilian Strangler while Ramrock is distracted, but Williams finally turns around. Warning the Strangler to get out of the ring. King tags him right back in. Oh. They're getting up on the top rope now. Here they go. Oh! Ramrock able to get in and powerbomb both opponents. Ryan Riven was able to stay hold. He comes down with an elbow drop. That's got to be it too. So close. So close. Vinny able to drop that elbow and keep this match going at least just a little bit longer. And Vincenzo just going to town once again midsection. And Ramrock having enough of it. Goes in for some fight himself. Vincenzo had a low blow for the troubles. Mike King in there with Riven now. Coast to coast. With a cannonball-like maneuver there. Drags Riven out. And in at the last second to break that pin up. That big kick from the Strangler was blocked, but he still got the better of that exchange right there. And Vincenzo has been dumped to the outside. Rivet and Steinmetz have him up. And down. Cover 2 and 3. And fans, once again, an exciting match there. Vincenzo and Mike King coming up just a little short, showing that cheaters never prosper. Well, at least not this time. Your winners once again, the Downfall Cathedral. And there you can see Ramrock feeling the effects of that focus on the knee. You gotta wonder what that will hold and bode for them in the future. And let me tell you, Ramrock is having himself a hell of a time getting to the back. And there you see Riven helping him to the back. We'll have to keep an eye on that knee. Fans, we'll be back with more BPW after this. And here it is, main event time on this edition of BPW Battleground TV. I am JV Vernola. That is Gypsy Mac. The referee is Nathan Williams. And that is Phoebe. Two of the best up and coming young women in the West Coast. Apparently Gypsy Mac didn't get enough of a stretch in the locker room or at the gym. Needs to get one in here, and then gets a little disappointed and aggravated when it's turned around on her. There you see wrist control exercised by Phoebe, but Gypsy Mac able to roll her way out of it. Utilizes some of her own, using that mat training from the OTR school in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And Phoebe looked like she had a handful of hair there, just trying to give Gypsy Mac a little bit of a lesson there, I think. Use of leverage there by Gypsy. And Phoebe able to reverse the hold into an arm lock of her own. Really wrenching it in. You can see that shoulder on the point of separation. And again, great agility from Gypsy Mac. You may not like her personality, you may not like her as a person, but her skill is nothing to be trifled with here. As Phoebe goes with the up and over, showing she is nothing to be trifled with either. Into a flying neck breaker right there. Gypsy Mac was trying to get her wind back in that corner. Phoebe wasn't having it though. One step ahead of that one though. Looked like we almost had an O'Connor roll. And there you can see, admonishing the crowd, is Gypsy Mac. And Gypsy Mac arguing with the referee. May have given too much attention to him though. Oh, looked like she could have been setting up for a double underhand facebuster, some kind of similar maneuver right there, as we see Gypsy Mac hit the seated STO. But as such, we will never know what Phoebe was trying to hit there. A closed right hand to the face, follows it up with an open right hand palm strike. And this has been high flying, hard hitting action throughout the entire match. Neither one of these women have slowed down for a second. And that was a unique submission hold if I've ever seen one. Chop right to the chest. There's another chop. Fans chant for one more. Instead, sends her coast to coast. And hits her with a splash. Oh, making you poor Phoebe smile for the camera. Phoebe doing what she can to get back to her feet. Oh! That was quite the knife edge chop there. Follows it up with some crushing forearms to the base of the neck. And trying to get this crowd behind her. May not have been the right thing to do. Although she doesn't seem to be paying the price right here. Both competitors warned about using the hair pull. Nathan Williams warning them both to get back in the ring, telling them that they could not win out on the apron. Chop, kick, kick, chop. And she is out. Gypsy Mac is down, possibly out, sizing her up. Big flying clothesline. A little bit of a snafu there in the video. As you can see, though, it was only a 2 count there. Only missed the 1 count in that technical snafu. Looked like we could have saw a code red there. We did not. But we saw the educated feet of Gypsy Mac take down her opponent tonight. Just right there. And Gypsy Mac squarely in control right now, throwing Phoebe down to the mat by her hair. This crowd here having none of it. They're firmly behind Phoebe here. And again, Gypsy Mac in control. Looks like she has her in a bow and arrow. Phoebe tried desperately to get back to her feet. Gypsy Mac whispering some trash talk in her ear. You can see her continuing to do that as she works the camel clutch and now has it locked into some type of body scissor. Stretching those arms beyond belief. Able to bridge his Phoebe. Almost a 3 count there. Forcing Gypsy Mac to break the hold, however. Big spear. From a fast, intense woman in Gypsy Mac. Tough as nails as well. Referee again exercising a double count out. Referee's almost at 5. Oh! Once again, a big clubbing forearm from both these ladies. And you can definitely tell who the fans are behind tonight in this one. Oh! But Gypsy Mac once again with the answer. But Phoebe with an answer of her own. Oh! Phoebe once again firmly in control here. Side Russian leg sweep. Could turn that into a pinning combination. Does. And it's only a 2 count. Phoebe getting back to her feet. Has Mac control rather. On Gypsy Mac, goes into a cattle mutilation. She's in a cattle mutilation. I don't know if she's gonna be able to get out. Makes me eat my words. And this has been a great main event this evening. We thank you for joining us, Phoebe and Gypsy Mac. Gypsy Mac whips her down. Phoebe getting up to her feet with a little help. Couldn't get that suplex good. Gypsy Mac gets her down to the mat, however, turns her over. There is your 3 count, and there is your winner, Gypsy Mac. Ladies and gentlemen, for all of us at Battleground Pro Wrestling, I'm JV Vernola. We'll see you next week.